Haven't you humiliated me enough?
Sorry?
This morning, that was well out of order saying all that in front of Dev.
I'm sorry, but I know what you're like. You see a glimmer of hope and that's it.
Well, is it so terrible that I won't give up on my marriage?
No.
Well, am I such an idiot that you have to speak to me like I'm nothing?
Of course you're not an idiot, but you think there's a way back for us. I don't.
Then fine. Get out of my life. I mean it, stay away from me. I never want to see you again.
You just can't accept that I'm shallow. You think there has to be some deep psychological problem for me to want to do this? Don't you get it? I just want great poos.
I'll wait outside. You know, if you didn't have a chest and it was making your life a misery, I could understand. You know, if you needed to have it done.
Oh, here we go.
What?
Another less than subtle reminder that my mum might have to have her breast chopped off. And here's me having a needless enhancement.
I wasn't thinking that.
I was. I think about it every second of every day. But you know what? It makes me think I better live my life now. Because when the really bad stuff comes along, then there is no warning.
Yeah.
Why did it have to happen to my mum? Why? I mean, she is a good person. Why my mum? Oh, congratulations, Dad.
What?
Plans worked.
What plans?
I'm not going to go through with it. It just feels wrong.
I thought your mind was made up.
I'm going to have to tell Yuri about it.
Honestly?
Well, you're right. There's nothing wrong with me. I shouldn't muck around with my body.
Can't believe I've just heard you say that.
Do you think Yuri will go mad?
I don't suppose you're the first person to get cold feet. Anyway, can always fight you.
I know, but do you think they'll make me pay?
Oh, we just scarp.
Dad, you know what clinched it?
What?
$3 grand for the op. I mean, I suddenly thought if I could persuade Alfie to spend that on clothes.
Drinking cider in the street is hardly a cause for concern. It's Becky after all.
I heard that.
You were meant to.
There's something the matter though, I can tell. I'm fine, honestly.
Your marriage is going through a sticky patch.
Say that again. And I know there's been more trouble because I heard Kelly Crabtree gassing today. Stuff her. Stuff him, I can't be bothered. Sometimes you have to work at a marriage.
What's the point though if you're just not suited?
I think you and Steve make a lovely couple.
When we're happy, yeah? We're high as kites, the birds are singing, I literally float.
You can't expect it to be like that all the time.
We both want different things out of life, so the sooner we face that, the better.
I've just had a terrible thought.
What?
This morning, when you went off on bus, you wouldn't tell me where you were going. You weren't off to see a solicitor.
No.
Only you can get help, professional help.
Counselling, mediations.
A flaming good shake is what Steve needs, and I need to stop moping. I've got a face of turned milk sour.
You can't pretend to be happy when you're not.
Yeah, I should count my blessings, though. Make the most of what I've got before it's too late.
I know you, Becky Granger. MacDonald. There's something you're not telling us. There's something on your mind.
If you're in any kind of trouble.
Oh, why should I be in trouble? Okay, shall I tell you where I was today? Do you really want to know?
Yes.
I was at the undertaker's, organising a funeral.
the funeral? Is it anyone we know?
Barely know myself. Not anymore. My mother.
Your mother?
She died. Living rough. Got her teeth in here, if you don't believe me. Teeth, specs, lighter, fake gold necklace Shawless wore, table tennis bat, few smelly clothes, and that's it. Her worldly goods.
I don't know what to say.
You must be devastated.
Not really, no. Never liked her much, and she certainly never liked me.
Oh, you're in shock, I can tell. You're bound to be.
No big deal.
I take it Steve doesn't know.
No. And I'd rather it stop that way if you don't mind. It's private.
She didn't come home last night.
Well, she's probably out with some mates. Maybe went back to their hostel or their bedsit or their squat. Is it any wonder, though, with your antics?
Oh, Kelly, again. Look, it was a drink with a mate. I am allowed to have female friends, you know.
You flump. You were waving her around under Becky's nose.
I was making a point.
Do you expect her to take it?
Oh, look, does it matter? Oh. Oh. The inside of my mouth was like the outside of a coconut.
Well, if you've both given up, maybe you should start making proper plans. Get her moved out. Tell her she's fired.
I bet she thinks I'm in a right state. Well, I'm not.
Did you phone her?
I've got other things to worry about.
Like what?
Well, like an appointment at the optician's this afternoon for a kick-off.
What for?
A fill-in. What do you think? A check-up, an eye test?
In the precinct?
Yes. They've put me onto it. It says there's some crumpet in there.
Oh, you are delightful.
Anyways, I best go and get Amy up.
I'll take her to school. I don't want you gracing the playground in that state. Amy, come on, love. Let's make a move.
It'd be good if radiotherapy meant listening to XFM all day.
Are you sure you want to come, Sue?
Of course we do. Moral support, innit? I'm coming, but I just officially hate hospitals. How can you hate hospitals? They save people's lives. Well, that's what they're meant to do, unless they're being used as a garage to pump people's tyres up.
All right, Soph.
Do you think she'd be able to read magazines when she's having a treatment?
It's not an hairdresser's. She'll be in a little room all by herself with a machine covering her.
I wish this wasn't happening.
Well, it's belt and braces time. Your granddad's taking us, so we don't have to fret about parking. He's going to drop us off and pick us up later.
Great. Family day out to the cancer wing.
Right, wait till you, Sue's nick the marmalade.
Do you think you'll ever remember to put Amy's library book back in a book bag? They changed them today.
Well, why don't you send him a text to remind him?
Let him take responsibility for once.
Tell him what's happened. It's time to make friends.
He'd love to go with you to the funeral. I mean, I don't mean he'd love it, but he'd want to come.
I don't want him there. She's lucky I'm going, vicious bint.
She must have had some redeeming features. She produced you for a start.
She'd have drowned me at birth if she could.
Even the most amateur psychologists can see that you are struggling for a way to grieve.
And if you're adamant that you don't want to tell Steve, then at least let us come with you.
I ain't grieving for nothing or nobody. She got what were coming. Still, got a new lighter out of it, didn't I? So, one off nothing.
And don't forget to change that library book this week, OK? I don't want to be on the end of one of Mrs. Bunce's disapproving glares, right?
It's in his bag.
Anybody in need of all this?
Hi, Grandad.
No, you're all right, George. I'll walk.
Yeah, we're not too pushed for time, thanks, George. We best walk too.
Of course, but the atmosphere, you should ride a bike.
Oh. OK. Well, maybe see you and I'll go this afternoon. Bye, Simon. Ta-ra, love.
See ya.
See you later, crocodile.
Be a good boy.
Oh, God.
Oh, don't ask me. Something to do with Planet, I think.
Peter, quick word.
Oh, hello. Ominous?
No. Not at all.
I've just had another cold call. Cheek of these people. Young lad. Said, I'm sorry, I can't talk to you now. I'm busy. Do you know what he said? Why? What are you doing?
It's the modern world, Gail. It'll all go back to normal one day. No computers, no automated this and that. It's like me in that car park.
I don't suppose either of you have seen Becky, have you?
No, love.
Car parks where you have to enter your registration number.
Oh, licence to print money. Scandalous.
Kicked off in one the other day with Bill. I says to the warden, we're paying for the space, not the car. If I want to pass on my ticket, I'm perfectly entitled. It's an act of human kindness. Not allowed.
Computer says no, we call it.
Look, if you see her, you don't have to tell her I'm looking for her.
We need to get away, Gail. No cold calls, no car parks, no computers, just you, me and a boat.
Well, we'll see. I'm going to go and wish Sally luck. She starts radiotherapy today.
All I'm asking is for you to be open to reconsidering.
George, it's our community school. It's walking distance, and like I've told you before, all his mates are there.
He'd make new friends, and they'd be sharper kids too.
No, they'd be richer kids, that's all.
Oh, don't fall for your father's gibberish. Take what you can. Put Simon first.
I call it as I see it. I don't need my old man to tell me what to do.
Exactly. Now, there's an open day at Oak Hill School this afternoon. Why don't we take the little lad there so he can see for himself? I'm only talking in principle now, for next year.
If it's going to shut you up, we'll go down the open day for 10 minutes just to laugh at the uniforms. But 10 minutes, that's all.
Good man!
£4.96, Mrs. Hargreaves, but we'll call it a fiver so you know it's you. Morning, Josh. Fourpence, there you go. Ta-ta now.
Eating out the palm of your hand, Ashley.
Recently widowed, you've got to keep things light. Now, what can I do for you, Steve? Got some lovely rumping this morning.
Half a pound of bacon, please, Ash. Not seen Becky, have you?
Becky, no?
Claire's seen her, do you know?
Why? She absconded?
No, she didn't come home last night.
Well, is there any wonder? I mean, you heard what happened with Kelly Crabtree?
Nothing happened betwixt me and Kelly. Use your brains, man.
Well, I'm sure it's easily explained. She'll probably be... you know...
No, I don't know. She'll probably be what? In a shopping trolley at the bottom of the canal?
Oh, don't be so dark.
But she's not flipping top cat. She's not in the habit of staying out all night, rifling through bins, getting up to mischief.
Oh, I tell you what, I do not like that new teaching assistant, Mrs. Bunce. She's ruffled your mother's feathers and all, Steve. Something about Amy's library book not being in a book bag. Liz had a face on her to begin with, but you should have seen the colour it went. Is everything kosher?
Haven't seen Becky, have you?
Becky? Have you checked in the cafe?
No. I'm not bothered anyway, I'm just asking in passing.
Steve? You bacon?
What bacon? Oh. How much do I owe you?
Am I early?
Ridiculously, but coming anyway.
They've got the roads closed down at Carpet World, so we're going to have to go the other way.
Well, thanks for this, Dad.
And until they finish that multi-storey car park, it's going to be a nightmare at the General. Hey, did I tell you about me and Joe McIntyre the other day at the retail park?
What, with the traffic warden?
Yeah. Well, nearly a fist fight. He's got some temper on him, that lad.
Yeah, he's got an edge to him, hasn't he?
I thought you got on.
Oh, I do to a fashion. I'm just saying what you see isn't always what you get.
Oh, look who's talking.
Hey, shut up.